like.
Inuit and the hierarch of Verdelay are captured by the Empire. Kaim leaves Furia and goes to rescue them from the Imperial dungeons.
Ha, more like the Imperial Fungeons. I love it out here, Kirran.
I love it here, Grant. I'm out here screaming Verdelay. Ooh.
Verdelay, who is this dragon?
Okay, there we go.
All right, yeah.
Whoa, it's like
Bring it all back.
Okay, this is a ground one. I see. All right.
Blow them all up. Blast them from above. This is the Empire's dungeon.
This is the Empire's dungeon?
Wait, are we flying around? Oh, wait, maybe that building that we're approaching is the dungeon.
Verdelay's prison is guarded by soldiers of the Empire. Cut a path to freedom!
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Quick memory check, everyone. Who remembers who we're going to rescue at the dungeon? Why are we going to the dungeon?
Leave a comment
Do you
now.
know the answer? Leave a comment.
Dude, we should do a whole video, like a Dora the Explorer thing.
Oh, man. Imagine the engagement numbers on that.
Yes, hit all these people.
Everyone!
That, like, did nothing. I feel like I've
You
scared...
did a bunch of damage to, like, the group, but I guess you just do that from the single blast, huh?
Yeah. I feel like doing this as, like, the little dragon stuff isn't giving me as many points, but I don't remember.
Is this a score game? Are we looking to get the most points?
Well, your score is like your level.
Okay. Gaining better XP.
Hello. How are they hearing him? He's stuck in the little... Is he, like, sitting there on top? Oh, no! I'm trapped in this little high tower.
Dungeon! Do something about it! That's what he's doing. He's yelling. He's
Imagine...
really exhausting his lungs.
He's stuck on top of a tower. Grant, if you were stuck on top of a tower like a Rapunzel-ass Rapunzel, you could figure your way out, right? I feel like that'd be easy as hell to get out.
Okay, am I alone in this tower? Do I have captors in the castle?
you were thrown up there. It's a Shrek-ass, Tangled-ass. You're thrown up there.
Because I feel like my goal, and this is what would get me killed if I was ever imprisoned by an enemy combatant of some sort, is that I would make my goal, if you imprison me, I'm going to be the most annoying prisoner. I'm going to try and make all the distracting noises
Grant, we're
going
to cut your tongue off if you annoy us anymore.
I'm gonna be like, okay, then I'm just going to be, batting my hands on the wall or whatever, trying to find something.
Great, we're gonna keep removing
your
body parts until you are capable of making no noise.
You're just gonna have to kill me.
That's your plan. Instead of sneaking a way out, be as annoying as possible till they kill you.
I want them to regret. See, because here's my thought. I'm a beloved public figure. Someone is clearly coming to my rescue. So my job is not to get myself out of here. It is to make sure my captors are in as ill a mental state as I can provide for my saviors to rescue me.
Okay, I'm gonna put out a tweet and be like, "Oh, no recording today. Grant's been kidnapped.
Grant's been
at this
secreted
location.
away to the tallest tower in the biggest castle.
Yeah,
you need to rescue him. He's busy screaming his lungs out, so his captors will be too annoyed to keep him.
The biggest castle in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. Find the Palace of Dallas.
Ooh,
In its towers, you will see one who towers above all.
Hang on, what's the bit behind the curtain here? It might have been a while? A minute?
It's the second since you played this, trying to remember how everything works?
Yeah, maybe 2 minutes since we played it.
Yeah. And, minute, 2 minutes. A lot of skill can evaporate in that time. People don't know, but
if you're not constantly gaming, see, I always tell everybody it's like a bike. If you aren't constantly riding it, you're gonna forget.
The second you're not riding a bike, who knows how to do that anymore? It's insane.
Do you know anybody who doesn't know how to ride a bike?
I bet I do, but I don't no one's confessed that to me.
Okay.
But I can't say I have seen everyone I know riding a bike.
Okay.
So I can't confirm they have the sacred skill, the gift. Did you ever have training wheels, or did you learn straight away.
I had training wheels for a second, but I was very quick to get rid of them.
Yeah, I kind of was too. I
was
definitely
like, I don't want
had
this
them, but
baby
it was
shit.
not for very long.
I was very both accident prone and pro accident, where I was like, nah, let me figure it out. I would rather get all scratched
This
up.
is how I learned, says scraped up Kirran,
Yeah,
walking
exactly.
away from a crazy crash, a gnarly wipeout, if you will.
A sick gnarbone.
Sick gnar.
How do I? Hang on. How do you bring up the map?
The map this guy wants.
No. Hang on. There's a button, right? I've done this before.
I feel like you were looking at it earlier, but maybe I'm wrong.
R3. I was like, there's no way it'd be
go.
R3. This is a PS2 game.
Man. Yeah, I was going to say, PS2 games
They didn't figure out the
let you
technology.
click in the sticks for stuff. I thought that was a 3 exclusive.
Yeah, the 3 exclusive is playing Lair
that
on the
blast
DualShock 3.
Processing.
They're getting closer and closer to solving PS3 emulation. It's pretty cool.
I feel like we're already pretty close. I can play a lot of PS3
It's pretty damn
games
close. I was
on a
shocked that I could
PS3.
fucking almost perfectly play 60 FPS Gundam Extreme Versus on my Steam Deck.
That's
like,
wild.
Yeah, I was like, holy fuck, I would have lost my marbles like even just like 5 years ago having this.
Yeah. I've got a couple PS3 Tales games that I've emulated and played.
Did they
all
work?
the way through, and they worked fine.
That's wild.
I had to like tweak some settings for stuff, but like eventually I got them working.
Yeah, which like when we get to Drakengard 3, the RPCS3 guys have shown like, hey, here's Drakengard 3 running at 60 FPS on the Steam Deck. Like, insane.
There you go. Did you see Dolphin coming to Steam or whatever?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, that's nuts.
That's
I don't know
awesome.
how that's happening, but props to them.
Yeah, hell yeah. the eShop closes and every
Yeah, exactly.
company's like, fuck them.
All right, fine. We'll support it then. Put it on our servers.
I was talking about this a bit with people the other day. It was like, man, if you're not gonna give anybody a way to fucking do it, you have willfully said,
Go ahead and pirate
go
this.
ahead and pirate it.
Yeah, we have taken away your ability to purchase it, so it's not making us any money anymore.
Hold on, these guys are kicking my ass. Maybe I need to use
Oh yeah, swap to a
the
different
Knight's
weapon.
Vow.
An armor-piercing blade.
Oh, I'll hit you with my little stick.
He was climbing right at us. That
This
was
thing-
Kime over there, you see.
Can you imagine dying to this guy who shows up and just goes, eh. No, not that.
Can you imagine dying to a soldier?
Yeah, talk about
Just
cringe.
getting stabbed by a knight of some kind.
Hold
Call
on.
your dragon,
Hold
get out
on.
of there.
I know, I'm doing it. Okay.
Damn, not the dragon.
Okay. Ooh. All right.
How do we heal Kime?
You
Do we
have to be shitting
potions?
me.
Uh-oh. They've got ballistae.
Ballistae on the.
Ballistae in your lane. There's so many more people here than I thought. I thought we had destroyed most of them, but they're all over the place still.
That did no damage.
We can't just like go inside, right?
You know what? I like how you think. Nope.
All right.
Only one man before the might of the Empire.
You tell him.
Only
You tell him,
one.
Verdelay.
Verdelis.
I like how I lost all my green juice.
Well,
Can
you
I
gotta-
turn?
you
Can I
gotta
turn
build
my?
up that combo? Or
What if I
whatever.
turn my green juice into yellow juice?
His extreme juice has been transported into the yellow realm.
Oh, didn't
Ooh.
like that one bit. Don't check your
that's-
status.
That sounded like a properly loading
All right,
sound
hold on.
effect.
So here's what we do: we grab the ballista,
Yeah, and we just start shooting the
and
castle.
I shoot. Okay, I don't think
And then we put the dragon in the ballista and start shooting fireballs, ballista style. Whoa, that worked.
Hey, that did some pretty good damage.
You had some fireball spells. I like that.
Okay.
I
No,
feel like there's got to be like a potion or these guys could maybe drop health or have a chance or something of it. There's got to be a way for you to heal yourself,
Kime probably
right?
drinks people, so that would make sense to me.
I need your blood to feed my dragon.
Oh, he has like
pact.
a little chargy uppy. Okay, hold on. 3, 4, 5, and then he's gonna do like a little thing.
Well, it's like he can assume his shield position and he stopped taking hit stun or something. Just fireball all these nobodies around him, though. Oh!
Oh God!
Kime was
did
beheaded.
Did the game? I thought the fucking thing crashed.
Well, the game was like, there's no way he'd lose at this stage. He's been playing this consistently. He'll go straight into it. It'll be fine.
Hold on, why is it doing this?
These menus seem a little
Hang on.
working
Hold on
as
a
intended.
second. What if I do this? I wonder if that it can't handle the might of the Elgato S Plus.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
It seems like it works when it goes into gameplay.
Well, it's working now. That's all that matters. Okay, so you think there's like all these dudes over off in the corner. You think they're like hiding like a little
Is that
secret
like
little
a
treasure?
bonus? You've found the Southern Brigands.
Oh my God! You know, like how in Star Fox 64, where it was like, oh, fly into the little waterfall, and you like
gotta,
all of the separate
you gotta
little
go
branch thing.
through all the little rings, and
That's what
you'll
this
be able to
is.
go on the other side of the asteroid.
Holy hell! There's like 500 people up here. I also know some people were like, you have to like go to expeditions and like kind of like grind up just like a second to get experience and shit like that. I wonder if we're like,
are we like
they're
under level
Yeah, if they're expecting us to be.
go and wipe out these dudes? Well, are we getting XP by killing them with our dragon?
No, you only get experience at the end of missions. So like whenever this little point thing shows up, it's like I'm gonna
Like
go
when
kill
you-
this guy,
When
and
you
then
kill
it
them
goes
on
like
the ground level, I feel like
yeah,
we see an XP
it says
number pop
32
up.
EXP. That
Yeah.
only applies at the end of a mission.
At the end of it.
Yes,
But
we're
do
like.
we know we're still getting XP when we blow up the people with the dragon?
I don't think you are.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I think that's how they're like.
That's
Hey,
interesting.
the
a choice.
dragon's a little too. It'd be a little too good.
I mean, that's
to-
fair. The dragon
yeah.
does seem really
The dragon's
good.
like I don't want to deal with these guys. I'm just gonna fucking get the dragon whose name is.
Draken, as in you are guarding Draken.
I'm guarding the Draken.
My dragon friend Draken. Saphira.
Ooh,
Shenron.
Shenlong.
Yeah. Trying to think of other famous dragons. Smaug.
Okay, so sometimes they drop. Okay, yeah. Sometimes
here we go.
little goobers drop little things. So
There we
okay.
go. We got to kill the grunts on the ground level, and they'll drop health.
But I wanna keep them alive so I can come back and eat whatever their dropping is that's healing me. I always
I
thought
see
that
what
was
you're saying.
I always thought that was a little weird in video games where you go and kill guys and the grunts drop health. What? How? If I go out, and,
they
like,
were holding provisions. You caught them in the middle of lunch.
No, I'm eating their fucking hands. They dropped their fingers,
No,
and I said, yes.
You feel well rested after looking upon their corpses. That's all. It's just like, job well done, killing machine. Look at what you've wrought. And you're like, yeah, that makes me feel good inside.
That makes me feel good enough to ignore
Because we're the good guys.
countless wounds that I feel. The bleeding out that's happening from all this slashing I've taken.
Ever since Super Mario Brothers, where we jumped on our first Goomba, gamer bloodlust has been at an all-time high.
Grant, maybe we shouldn't be killing
All we
people.
understand is destruction.
Maybe killing people in video games is bad. Have you considered that? Maybe that's the whole plot of this entire franchise.
I feel like I remember there being, like, way more recently than it should have been, something where someone was like, how is it impossible for people to design games without combat? And I'm like, I feel like I can think of
I can think of 500 games where there's
Yeah.
any fucking combat.
Yeah, like, you do not have to fight. It is a shortcut to action, for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, it is not necessary.
I just like
not-
hitting
not
a
much
button
combat
and
in
a
your
number
Power
goes
Wash
up or down.
simulators.
That's all I care about.
I was just thinking of all the senseless killing I had to do in American Truck Sim
Yeah. And The Sims.
and The Sims. Well, you can technically fight in The Sims. You can make your Sims fight each other.
Would you say that this? Would you?
I would say that constitutes combat if we want to
okay.
be really granular about it. I'm trying to think. Nintendogs. Could your Nintendog's getting a dog?
Oh God! Nintendogfighting.
I mean, that was its original title, and then
I mean, that's literally Tamagotchi.
no, that's literally Pokemon.
Oh, I mean, yeah. No, like, okay, hold on. While we get on
Yeah.
this tangent, here's the
Sure,
thing about
let's go.
Pokemon that I like. I
That
was so
lets
happy
you
to see in
morally
X and Y.
justify it.
No. They like in the anime, in a lot of like extended media for Pokemon stuff, they're always like, "Oh, you're adventuring with your little buddies," and I feel like throughout so much of Pokemon, I never had that feeling. I always felt like they were like members of a
Just
party
your-
or something, and when they're walking behind you and you
RPG
can talk to
squad.
them, it's like, cool, they're there, but like literally not until X and Y where you could like give them baths and stuff. Was I like,
okay.
finally, this is what like shit like Digimon and Monster Rancher always did better than Pokemon. Like I
see
felt like
what you're
Monster
saying, like the
Rancher did the
actual
thing like so much
raising
better.
portion.
Yeah. I feel like I have a super move, and I don't remember
Yeah.
what it is or
Your
how to
health's
do it.
getting pretty low. So if
Yeah,
you guys are gonna drop
I
off
know.
things, that'd
What,
be-
what would you like me to do about it? Would you
Well,
like
you
me to manifest a little finger that I can gnaw on?
Well, you got like a little dodge roll or something. I figured you could get away from the crowd, but you know, I'm not the one playing here. Our bagpipes are stuck.
And then
They're caught in the hallway.
okay, well, is this a thing where we go level up for a
Verdelis?
second?
Like, is that a so we just need to play like an earlier mission? to
There's
get to
no,
level?
there's a expedition mode
Oh, the expeditions
where
are
you go like level
non-story
up.
things.
Yeah, you go level up your swords
Sure.
and you go do all this
Let's
other
get
crap.
tougher. If the going gets
Uh,
tough, you need to be tougher.
The castle
that's
of
the
the
same.
goddess. The castle environs.
Welcome to the environs.
Ah, yes, the castle environs.
I just really think that we need to be thinking more about the environs and how we're affecting it. How we're affecting them.
Why is this happening?
Yeah, I don't remember these menus being clippy. That little string rise and fall.
Okay, so we're back here.
I kind of remember this place.
Yeah, this is this was the beginning. Oh,
This
these
is the
guys
intro.
give like 10 experience. Is that gonna be worth anything? You think?
Well, I mean, for each 3-ish of them, 3 or 4 is the equivalent of like one dude in the other mission. But if we play through this mission, surely we'll level up a bunch still, right?
You'd think, right?
I got to assume there's like a boss rolling around who's going to give us more XP.
Isn't it fucked up that we made a video game where you had to go in there and kill all the guys, and you said, I'm gonna keep playing it, you're the bad
You
guy.
are the monster.
The only right decision is to turn it off.
To turn off your video game. Stop playing games. Go outside. Learn a sport. Says Kojima.
I remember when Kojima said that.
I'm going to make a game that's going to make everyone realize how bad it is to play video games.
And they're gonna go, oh my god, I never thought of that before.
I never thought about this, Kojima-san.
I'm busting their balls, but back in
should-
the day, this was, it was a wild thing, but like in a post-Undertale, every other thing that's done at World,
Uh-huh.
I've heard a lot
Well,
of
I
people
remember,
like complain about Undertale going like, in that sense too.
Like telling you shouldn't be killing
Like
everything
it's like it's so
indiscriminately.
preachy and stuff like that. When I never really got that impression from it. It was like you can do
I
that,
feel
but you're just
I
there's
feel like it was
consequences,
novel enough, and I feel like it made it I think it was more like I less took it for like you should feel bad when you kill things in a video game,
Yeah, I didn't get
And-
that
and-
vibe either.
and more like what if your video game worlds had consequences?
Yeah, it's
like,
the
more like-
consequences of it.
It's more like the fascinating like conjecture of that.
Yeah. It was like, because, you know, these guys, and like, this is, I think, like, the lesson that, like, shit, like, in The Last of Us 2, every NPC has a family and a dog, and they'll scream for their mother when you fucking kill them.
Generated names of family members that they will scream for as they breathe their last,
and I'm like,
and their picture will flash on screen,
and then you get a fucking flashback.
Well, you know, it's like, you know, if you ever watched the hit anime Demon Slayer, how basically every big encounter is like, we're gonna fight this scary demon that's murdering children across the countryside, and then right before we kill it, main character Tanjiro is gonna get like a flashback of its past, and it's gonna be like, oh no, it's eating babies because its dad abused it when it was a human.
It's eating babies because it was eaten as a baby.
Like now we feel bad, but Tanjiro's like, look, I still gotta put you down, but now I'm gonna cry when I do it.
Is that why people like that fucking stupid show?
That is like, I've only seen the first season, but I feel like that happened a handful of times where it's like big monster who seems like this unforgivable creature, and then we learn its backstory, and it's like, oh no, you're a demon because you have a sad story.
Okay.
But it looks beautiful, so like I won't deny I still enjoyed watching it.
I got 8 episodes in, and I was like, I'm good.
You're just out?
Yeah.
Well, hey, there's a billion anime to watch, so I'm not gonna go, you should keep watching it, man.
That has been my mindset for like so much shit, where I'm like,
I'm kind of over trying to tell people to watch things. Like,
yeah.
Even if I like them and even if I think they'd enjoy them. I'm like, you tried it and you didn't? All right. I ask no more of you. Like, you did your own due diligence and decided it wasn't worth keeping up with, so good for you.
Are we getting old, Grant? Is this what's happening? Because, like, when I was a kid, you know, we both did this. We both were on forums telling people that, you know, they're the reason God doesn't talk to us anymore because they like this abridged series.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I feel like I am much less on the you have to see this. And I guess I'm less on telling people to not watch something I don't like, but I do feel like I still have like an unnecessary air of superiority, let's say.
No, great, it's very necessary.
Where I'll just be like, oh, you like that thing? Well, okay.
I
won't be like, don't watch that, but I'm going to like kind of make a clear, I'm disengaging here. Like,
yeah. I think that's what my thing has been lately too, is I'm just like, I just stop engaging, and maybe I'm doing that too fast. But in the past, I'd be like, you like that fucking piece of shit? We're gonna have a whole discussion about everything, and I was like, I don't care. I don't care to have that discussion anymore.
I've kind of shifted into a more passive aggressive when it comes to it.
Oh yeah.
Where like
way
I'm
better.
not gonna be like, oh you idiot, you like that thing? How dare you? How could you like that garbage? And instead, like they'll like, because this literally happened to me the other day. So I was like, I really like this streamer or something. And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen clips and they just, they seem just not very funny. Anyway, like just be like trying to be like, let's move the conversation to something else. I don't want to tell you that I don't like this guy, and I don't need you telling me why I should.
Yeah.
And maybe that's even kind of more of a jerk move, but I feel like it's better than me going like, ew, you like Jerma? How dare you?
Oh, was it Jerma?
It was Jerma.
Oh.
I feel like he seems okay. Yeah, he seems fine, but just like not someone I feel like I would watch, I guess.
Yeah, like the thing, I think like, okay, well, like, all right, let's do a quick little media talk, okay?
Uh-oh, okay.
There's so much stuff out there that it blows my mind is like as popular as it is, because I see so much shit exactly like it, and I just think people don't know about it. And it's like you get enough people in a, you know, eyeballs on one thing. For example, there's like, okay, there's this one YouTuber, okay, Wendigoon, gonna name drop him. He's fine, totally fine. Like, I like his videos, okay? There's like a clip of him going like, and it's just like, I saw a video, it's like, based Wendigoon. Here's exactly what it is, okay? It's him going, his little quippy quip about like retelling a story of like, you know, this little crime that happened. Okay, so it's just a clip of him doing this.
Just retelling of a crime.
So the guy sees his friend laying there on the ground and goes, oh, cool. free car. 300,000 views, 3,000 comments. Oh my
wait,
God,
that's
Wendigoon's so funny. Yes!
That's the bit? Oh,
That's
okay.
it! And I'm like, nothing against him. I've
No.
said, you know, I'm not, nothing, everything that
we
leaves
all
my mouth
have
is
just-
gold.
Look, there's probably 10 on this video of just throwaway jokes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you just
here's
say
the thing
things.
I can say.
I'm
just
just
to make
filling,
it not quiet.
filling
I don't
air
think
and
it's
adding
brilliant,
personality.
but I'll
Sure.
say it.
Exactly. But it's insane to me that that has 300,000 views. And it does because the guy has 2 million subscribers
Yeah,
and a
is
bunch
it
of
because
ravenous
the
fans.
name Wendigoon just carries a lot of weight and it's
And
not
it's like
necessarily
probably the
this
first
clip?
YouTuber, like, it's really, I think it's a lot of younger people, like, discovering somebody for the first time. And it's, like,
Gotcha.
blowing their fucking mind that somebody could be
That someone
marginally
is-
entertaining.
Yeah, okay. Huh.
But I don't
Yeah,
know. That's
it's
my
like-
reading on it, usually.
I definitely feel like it's just, like, and it's something that I still can't really wrap my mind around, is just how much content there is.
I know.
Like, it is never ending. Like, there's, like, and it's coming
gonna,
out at
it's gonna
a
get
rate.
even more with all the
Yeah,
AI
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and it's just getting exponentially more and more crowded.
Yeah.
So when things stand out and are getting attention, and I'm just like, this is like another 100 things I've already seen before.
Yep.
Like, it's not that it necessarily, like, you know, and this isn't to call anyone into, you know, question or whatever at their quality of, like, production or whatever, but it's like, it might not be so much that they do anything different. It's just that they were in a spot, they were at a time and place,
Yeah.
someone found them, somewhere the word got out and people started looking at them. And it's like, I don't know how that happens. And the thing that blows me away is kind of like, it'll be like, this person is super popular, millions of fans. I've never heard of them. I don't know anything about them. Like,
That
and that's
might
not
be
me.
a detached thing than it is.
Like, that's not me going like, I'm so cool and I don't pay attention. It's just like, I think there's just so much out there that it's like, even to find the to be aware of all of the super popular things has become near impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like YouTubers that are just like, they've got 10 million subs, and I'm like, I've literally never heard of them. And I think being on YouTube at an early age, and like, I mean, we were both on it, you know, at its inception. Million subs is a big deal. Nowadays, like, everybody's on here, and there's just so much of everything everywhere, all at
And
once.
everybody's got like 4 accounts. So
Yeah.
it's like all getting just even bigger.
Yeah. Which is like, and that's why, like, you know, people come to me and ask, like, oh, I want to like do this thing that I want to do. Just fucking do it. You know, it's all
Like-
a crapshoot on anything, because like, just give it a shot.
The populace has gotten so big and so varied that kind of no matter what your idea is, one, like, don't be bummed out at the prospect that, like, oh, someone else has already done this. Like, that's going to be
cares?
true of everything.
Yeah,
like,
who cares? Everything
that
has-
can't be your metric anymore.
Yeah.
And the idea is, like, if you're making something that you would like, congratulations, you're a human and part of the
Yeah,
population.
and
Odds are
there are
someone
other
else,
people who will be like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, odds are someone else will agree with you. Now, it's going to take time. There's going to be a long, like, if you're starting from scratch, there's going to be a long nothing period of just,
Yeah.
like, no one finding it, you're not being seen or whatever. But, like, the hope, the dream, the ideal, like, one day that will start gathering the attention of the like-minded folk, and you will find your audience type
Yeah, you'll
thing.
find cool people that think the way you do and like the shit that you do.
And if people are doing things in your mind basically exactly the same but more popular or whatever, your voice, as generic or whatever as you might think, will be unique. You will
Yep.
have some permutation of a unique take on whatever it is, popular thing it is you're doing, and someone somewhere will find it and be like, this guy's got it.
Yeah,
They're talking like I want to hear.
totally.
It's
If
just like,
Wendigoon can get 300,000 views on saying the most half-baked thing, not because he's not funny, but just because a bunch of people watch his videos,
but
like,
because he's consistent and he has a community that just loves to hear him.
yeah,
Like, that's it, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you reach a point where
your community will do it for you. Will
yes,
do all the heavy
like
lifting, really.
This sounds dismissive, and like I'm like, because you're not making anything good, but it's like at some point the quality of what you're creating almost doesn't matter. Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
if you keep like interacting with a community that really likes you, like that will produce its own excitement and hype for whatever it is you're making.
I don't know what it is about this game that every time we play it, I feel like we always do that. We always like talk like
because
more
like,
serious-y things, I guess. I don't know.
I think it's because this game kind of has like a lot of downtime, I guess I would describe it as, where you're just kind of running around and hacking and slashing.
I have been doing basically the same thing for 10 minutes.
I don't have a lot to add to what's going on screen, so it, you know, frees up my mind. I open my third eye a bit more.
Yeah, but we always go to like self-improvement, media critique, media analysis.
Okay,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just, you know, maybe it's because of the nature of this game being what it is, where it's like, oh, Drakengard's so bad.
Whoa, Drakengard.
Anyways,
see if you get any level ups for this.
Let's see. Okay, 1,600. See, so look, we got. Oh my god,
that's a lot of XP to get to the next thing. Oh, but we did it. Okay.
Oh, we almost got
twice.
2 of them there. Okay.
All right. Okay. And this was like us playing.
This was just like the base story
level.
mission.
So
that was like poo-poo EXP. So I'm just gonna.
yeah.
I can just run through shit again.
Yeah, if you do a second level, I'm sure
we'll get some more stuff.
Kimes improvement will be 10 Kimes over.
Come back for more media analysis.
See you later.
Good times. So.